Welcome to the Mill Brook Railroad, and our railroad is in a mess right now. It's a January thaw, and we've got frost heaves everywhere. And you know what? This is a perfect time to measure out the track with help from today's video sponsor, Moasure. This is the Moasure 2 Pro, and what we're going to do is we're going to take, not sure if we could call this a baseline measurement. I guess we could. This is the measurement of the track where the geometry is about as wonky as it's gonna get. We're gonna go measure from end to end on the main line. We'll get the elevations, we'll get the curves, we'll figure out where the curves are compound, because I'm gonna keep this right in the middle of the track as much as possible. And we'll see where we need to fix the railroad in the spring. It's kind of a long-term project right now. This is the planning before the project. So we're going to start with an open shape, and we're going to do trace line because, well, railroads aren't straight, especially not this one. And now it says check Moasure device is on. And what that means is check that the Moasure device is on, which is not. So we just gotta give a little twist, and now it's ready to measure. Now we start measuring from this point right here. I have to say, lovely day for it. Right on this joint here, I have a drainage issue where everything just comes down through here. And in the winter, like it is right now, water kind of flows and ices up through here and is pushing the track this way. So I've got to add some drainage here. So made a point to have a point right here. Off we go. I'm stopping every 10 feet. You don't have to stop every 10 feet. You can stop every 20 feet, as long as it's within 8 seconds. But I'm stopping every 10 feet because it's at every rail joint, because it's easy to repeat. So, off we go. One last measurement. Over to here. Can't quite get to the end of the track, but that's fine. Now I can hit stop. Let's open the Moasure app and let's see what we've got. I've taken the time to export the file and move it to my other phone, and I've also taken the time to put a nice map background on here, so now you can see what the Mill Brook Railroad looks like. So this is the overview, and right here is the origin point. It's on top of a map, but that's okay if I didn't align it exactly. Moasure uses internal sensors, doesn't use GPS, so it starts at 0, 0, 0 at your first point. And I measured roughly every 10 feet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the 3D view here, 3D cube view, and this starts us in 3 dimensions and gives us our grade. Now right off of the switch at the end of the track, it goes up very steep. Turns out that's a 4.1% grade. Now let's go around here and okay, 5.6 feet down from where we started is the absolute lowest. And that's from the Sugar House to Woodchuck Run siding. Now if we go to the upper end of the railroad, that's plus 7.6 feet from where we started. So let's go to grades, and we'll take a look at what the grades are. We've got 1.3 here, 1.2. The minus means you're going downhill, and the plus means you're going uphill. There's a lot of uphill and downhill on this little railroad.
Let's find the lowest point
move the
on the
plot
railroad
around here. Right here is the area right by the tie sheds. There's a bit of a hump here and then a drop, and that's one of the places I have to fix in the springtime. I have to lift the low end of that.
So that's an overall grade change of 13.2 feet, which is
it goes downhill
quite
here,
a lot.
And then starts going back uphill as it approaches what we call Turkey Foot Curve. And then it climbs 3.5%, 3.7%, 4.4%, 4.6% before kind of leveling off. And then starts to climb again, rather steeply. This is an area that we call the hammer. 4.2, 4.4, 4.9, 4.9. It's almost 5% there. It's pretty steep. Then it levels off again. Goes around by the old chicken coop. 4.6, 4.2, 4.4. Levels off to 2.9, 2.2% as it goes by the engine house. 0.6%, one of the flattest areas on the railroad right next to the engine house. And then it starts climbing again. A more respectable sub 3% grade. And then on up to the ballast pile.